music. There's this subtle type of individual who doesn't quite blend into the clamor of everyday life. They tend to absorb more than they express. They observe how sunlight dances over a space and ponder the flow of time, the perpetual shifts in everything. They hesitate before responding, not from doubt, but from balancing a dozen potential outcomes simultaneously. These are the profound ponderers, the folks who dwell longer in their inner realms than in dialogues, the ones capable of transforming one instant into a vast cosmos of reflection. Yet, if you've ever embodied this, you realize it's no simple path. For profound pondering goes beyond mere smarts. It's tied to empathy. It's about perceiving the depths that others overlook. It's equally a blessing, music, and a weight. To grasp profound ponderers, one must recognize the pull between their internal landscape and the external one. Music, many believe excessive rumination breeds bewilderment, but for a profound ponderer, reflection is as vital as air. It's their way of navigating reality. They don't merely glance at a tree. They notice its anchorage in the earth. Music, how it sways toward the sun, how its existence echoes theirs in hidden fashions. They uncover symbols in all things. A discussion turns into an exploration of feelings. A hush morphs into an inquiry. A look evolves into a full music narrative. From a psychological viewpoint, profound ponderers exhibit what's known as elevated introspective traits. Music, a habit of examining not just external events, but internal ones too. They're perpetually music-seeking significance, probing the reasons not out of contrariness, but because seeking feels essential. This connects to heightened function in the brain's default mode network, which ramps up during introspection or daydreaming. It's the identical circuit that sparks innovation, fantasy, and recollection. Thus, a profound ponderer's psyche is a tempest of links, endlessly intertwining, contrasting, and contemplating. Yet this very talent can lead to seclusion. As while others navigate existence instinctively, profound ponderers are scrutinizing. They linger, they spot nuances. Music, they reflect prior to speaking, and occasionally, by the moment they're prepared, the exchange has shifted ahead. Thus, they remain quiet, and others misread that quietude as apathy music when it's truly profundity. A profound ponderer seeks more than chatter. They, music, yearn for comprehension. They desire exchanges that plunge past chit-chat into anxieties, aspirations, the framework music of the soul. Superficial banter drains them. For while the masses wade in life's surface waters, music profound ponderers plunge after treasures on the seabed of ideas. Yet such immersion carries a cost. It frequently sparks excessive analysis. They revisit occurrences, break down each phrase, speculate on intentions, fret over whether they revealed excess or shortfall. Their thoughts spiral into hypotheticals. Perhaps they intended that, not from frailty, but from detecting subtleties abound. Each decision holds multiple layers. Each sentiment harbors concealed origins, and their cognition music persists until unearthing reality. Psychology offers the concept of metacognition, the capacity to reflect on one's reflections. Others employ it sporadically. Profound ponderers inhabit it fully. It's as if they're eternally observing their musings externally, challenging them, reorganizing them, striving to decode their rhythms. This fosters profound self-insight, yet also vulnerability to uncertainty. For total awareness exposes imperfections in sharp detail. A profound ponderer doesn't merely wonder, quote, They inquire, quote, one. I think, thus I exist. Quote, two. Why this approach? Does it hold up? Might there be improvement? Their inquisitiveness embodies devotion to authenticity. Still, this inquisitiveness can complicate matters. Seeing myriad viewpoints hinders picking factions. You comprehend all sides. Thus, you endure all sensations. Music. You observe how wounded souls wound in turn, how nobody's wholly justified or culpable. Abruptly, reality seems too layered for straightforward solutions. That's empathy's load. It renders verdicts unfeasible. And it's why profound thinkers often sense alienation in a realm favoring sureness over verity. But that's their uniqueness. In an era of snap judgments, profound thinkers pause, not from apathy, but from excessive regard to utter without deliberation. They know the words carry significance. They understand that nuance counts. And they realize that at times, quiet speaks louder than any noise. When you're with a profound ponderer, you'll see they prioritize comprehension over consensus. They don't require you to share their mindset. They simply desire for you to ponder alongside them, to probe, to marvel, to delve into existence's enigmas together. Their way of expressing love is through inquisitiveness. Their care manifests in focus, in recalling minor specifics, music, in inquiring about your true well-being, in perceiving your essence past mere expressions. Yet they demand forbearance too. For introspective souls proceed cautiously toward reliance. They reveal themselves sparingly. They gauge others' motives much like they scrutinize their own reflections. And once they truly welcome you, it's a judgment that your spirit is secure. They rarely surrender, but when they do, it's total immersion. Their affection isn't superficial, it's deliberate. There's an inherently human quality to how reflective minds navigate life. They show us that existence isn't for superficial glances, that hush holds sanctity, that not every instant requires clamor or assurance. They highlight that enigma possesses its unique allure, that posing inquiries isn't frailty, it's awe. Ultimately, the mindset of introspective individuals uncovers truths about everyone, that deep within each of us lies the potential to reflect profoundly, to gaze past diversions and confront our true selves with candor. We merely lose sight amid life's haste of stillness's potency. Perhaps that's the purpose of reflective minds, to temper the pace of things slightly. To recall that contemplation, pursued with purpose, becomes a gesture of devotion. For profound reflection isn't merely grasping reality. It's about treasuring it. Music. It's about marveling at our intricate nature, time's transience, the splendor in flaws. So if you're an introspective soul, never excuse your quietude, never diminish your insights to suit trivial dialogues. Society requires intellects like yours. Individuals who discern the unseen, challenge the evident, and uncover purpose in the ordinary. You may not always blend seamlessly, but that was never your design. Your role is to pierce through, to transform disorder into lucidity, din into wisdom, instances into significance. For profound reflection isn't solely a method of comprehending life. It's a manner of revering it. And as society rushes onward, you possess what it frequently overlooks: profundity. And profundity amid superficiality shines as its own beacon.